The elephant, the rhino, the buffalo, the leopard, and the lion. These are the African Big Five, and I just flew halfway across the world to go on my first ever safari in search of these animals. And we've only got 48 hours to find all 5. This is the ultimate safari challenge, and it starts right now. I'm on a 3-week adventure across Africa with Gadventures, exploring the mountains of Cape Town, the deserts of Namibia, and even the skies over the Skeleton Coast in my first ever hot air balloon ride. After recovering from a bit of a bumpy landing, it was time to leave the coast and make our way up to Etosha National Park. We reached our campground and immediately went to the watering hole, where it was empty. Until the elephants showed up at sunset. That night, as the sun set, dozens and dozens of elephants showed up to the watering hole. The elephants were pushing and shoving and guzzling water. Did you know that an African elephant drinks between 30 to 50 gallons of water every day? Then a long parade of elephants came marching in. The lead elephant raised its trunk to sniff for danger. They had a ton of babies. After fighting, some of the elephants made up by holding trunks, kind of like how we would hold hands. Watching these giants play as the sun was setting was magical.
That was so cool. I've never seen that many elephants in one place. They were like fighting, and there were like all these babies. But I'm starving, I gotta go have some dinner.
Then something equally as magical happened. We all found out how good Siobhan was at vlogging.
This is Siobhan. She's just so eloquent, right? After seeing elephants and having a half a glass of wine, and she's in her natural element. We saw the elephants at their watering hole, now Siobhan's at her watering hole. Break down the elephants at the watering hole.
Okay. It was very romantic, very peaceful, and beautiful. I was touched. And now I'm going to say goodbye. Like and subscribe on the button below.
Okay, dinner's done, and a rhino just showed up.
There were actually a couple of rhinos, and even a baby rhino showed up. It cautiously approached the nearby giraffe. But the giraffe scared it back to its mama. The next morning, we were up before the sun because it was finally time.
So Siobhan, give us a little 1-2 about last night's sleep and what we're doing today.
Well, can I tell you, I think I am very suited to camping. Because I have slept 6 hours solidly, better than in a hotel. It's great. Double mattress and all the comforts. So I'm all for it.
So what I'm hearing is that you're going to be camping a lot.
I am going to be camping a lot. In fact, I may drop the hotels from my schedule completely.
As soon as we could, we climbed the ladders into our 4x4s.
Time for the first real game drive.
And we were off. Fun fact about safaris in Africa, they're really cold and they're really bumpy.
It's very chilly.
We kept our eyes peeled for anything. Turns out we just had to look for the other vehicles because they had found a lioness who had just gorged on an antelope. Then it was time to break away from the pack to see what else we could find. It was still early and still really cold. Then we stopped by another watering hole full of elephants and zebras. Did you know elephants growl and even do a sort of bark? This big guy was just a bully. As soon as some of the zebras had the courage to get some water, the adolescent elephants scared them off.
This is incredible.
Elephants don't have great eyesight, so when they raise their trunks like this, they're trying to smell what's off in the distance. Then we were off to find some more animals. The first one we found was the rhino. We found a group of giraffes known as a tower. Did you know that a group of zebras is called a dazzle? The oryx is the national animal of Namibia. This large bird of prey, known as the secretary bird, is one of the only birds that primarily hunts on the ground instead of the air. We even found an ostrich. And impala were everywhere. My favorite of the antelope family is the kudu because they have awesome horns. It was just wild to me how much life was all around us in this seemingly empty, barren land. From jackals to wildebeest, animals were everywhere. This was an absolute dream come true. All too quickly, it was over. But we were in for a treat that night, because when we went to the watering hole, there were some more rhinos. I'm still not sure if these rhinos were playing, fighting over a mate, or doing something else, but this was more rhino action than I was expecting to see. They were pushing, shoving, and chasing each other around. I watched these guys go back and forth for a good 30 to 45 minutes before they wandered off into the night.
There's a rhino. Right there. Maybe 50 feet away. Off in the distance, I think I can hear some other activities happening, but I'm not sure if it's rhinos or what. And then over here, I heard some hyenas just 5 minutes ago. When I got back to the campsite, there was a jackal sitting right here at the fire. But then when I walked up, it ran off before I could get a video of it. But our guide, Sean, said that they just run around terrorizing campsites everywhere. There's animals literally everywhere here. Also, I'm whispering because everybody in my camp is asleep. It's been an incredible day. I feel very lucky because, I don't know, this is literally my dream come true. And, we're here. And there's more wildlife than I even imagined, so, yeah. Just taking a moment to feel gratitude. Anyways, I should go to bed. Good night.
All in all, we only found 3 of the big 5, but we are going on a lot more safaris in the coming days. So if you enjoyed this video and want to go on more adventures, hit that subscribe button. Next stop, Botswana.